We all know that sport becomes more enjoyable if you're good at the basics. In hockey, that means hitting the ball smoothly and quickly, trapping it skillfully on the stick, passing it accurately, dribbling at pace with the ball under control. This is where Sporting Chance's hockey super skills comes into play.
Hi, I'm Wonga and we're at the 5th Womberg Sporting Chance Hockey Super Skills here at the home of hockey at Womberg, Austria. 220 participants from as far as Amanis enjoying the day's event. What we'll do now, we're going to take a closer look at exactly what is going on here. We're at the Norris Jones goal shooting test. What happens is kids get 6 balls to take a shot and goals, 3 from left and 3 from the right. So what happens is if you get on the bottom, you get 1 point, and obviously at the top you get 2 points. We are at the Robinson Dam where each team is getting tested on the ability to beat a defender. Each team of 4 will have 24 goals where they'll be charged on the quality of their drag and the quality of their shot. We're at the red Halkett passing. Each player gets 6 passes left and right through a cone. Should you go diagonally, you get 2 points, and if it's a straight pass, you get a simple 1 point.
Hockey is fantastic because it is the one game where you can become as good as you are prepared to practice, just like former SA hockey captain Andrew Cronje.
I learned early on that this was something that I really loved doing, and that was really important for me to be able to carry through my entire hockey career. You have to have a passion for the game, and then also the support and the guidance that I got from my coaches and from my teachers and from my parents right throughout my career was also really important, helping me to develop to be the player that I was. Projects such as this are vital for the skills development of players from all ages, and here we're starting at a young age, and it's important for South African hockey players to be able to be on a par of the skills of the other great hockey playing nations, and we're there and thereabout, but projects such as this are crucial for the kids to learn from a really young age. I've learned a lot of lessons playing international sports, and particularly on being dedicated and training hard in order to get to the top. But the ability to be able to make decisions, in the split second and at crucial moments it's a very powerful skill that I think I learned in sport, and that's probably the biggest attribute that I take into my business career at the moment.
Former SA hockey player Wayne Dunn is a great example of how hard work and dedication pays off in the long run.
I think the fire that started inside of me a long time ago was just the competitiveness of having an older brother and him always beating me and wanting to better him. It was in hockey that I just found my niche and sort of found the love for the game, where it was mental aptitude as well as physical aptitude that I found my hand at it and became really good at it. The sponsors coming on board and creating an event like Sporting Chance have done with other sponsors is just wonderful, and it's great for the kids because they get to practice their skills that are a necessity in the game, but also get to experience a day like this where there's friendships made, that there's just so many little things that they get to learn from one another. They're not being coached at all, they're just being shown a draw and then they're learning from one another, and that for me is the quickest way to learn in the game, is that they start learning from one another and not from coaches. Coaches these days also try to dictate a little bit too much, and it should really just be technique that they're coaching and not so much the passion or the little bits and pieces that go with it. That's the real coaching that happens. But today is the sort of event that you want to use to maximize all the little things that they get to do on the field.
Seeing how good you are at the fundamental skills so you can work at them to become better hockey players, that is what the day was all about.
A game like this is absolutely vital to an aspiring sportsman, because not only does he learn skills, he learns the importance of what these skills are all about. At the same time, he associates with boys and players from other schools who are at a good level, so he knows what to aim for and he knows what to aspire towards. So the skills you learn and the friends you make and the other good players you meet are a feature of a day like today.